So welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to start installing our transmission shift controller. It is made by UsShift 4, and it's a UsShift 4 made by UsShift. So we already got the control module sitting inside the truck. We'll go ahead and take a look at that. And we got some of our wires hanging out of the engine bay that we got to install. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got going on, and let's get started on this project. So here's our UsShift 4. So I ran it in here, and I'm going to build like a little bracket just so it can sit right here so we can make changes to it, change the shift patterns and everything. So we went ahead and hooked up the shift solenoids. Next thing to do is hook up the part neutral safety switch, and then we have our vehicle speed sensor wiring here also. And then we got to wire in all the different sensors it takes to make it shift and control it properly. So let's go ahead and get started on that. All right guys, so this is going to be a little more step-to-step. That way, if anybody is actually trying to wire up one of these UsShift 4s, I'm going to try to give the best instructions I can. I know everybody's wiring is going to be a little different color and everything, but stuff that's the same on a Cummins engine, I will let you know the wiring color, and we'll try to just get started on that. So we did go ahead and hook up our two ground wires. One's just a TPS ground and one's a steady ground. They said you could just connect it straight to the battery ground. The next thing we're going to do is hook our red wire up to a power source with the ignition switch. So on our engine, what we have is we have this green and red wire that's feeding the engine ignition switch power. So we're going to tie into that. And then our next wire will be going to the TPMS sensor. I believe it is our green wire right here. Yeah, that's our green, that's our signal wire. With that, let's go check out our wiring diagram. I believe it says that the TPMS signal, I went on the wiring diagram of the Cummins engine, checked it out, went across. It's going to be the light blue and black wire that's going to tie into our TPMS signal on that also. So let's go ahead and get those connected, then we'll move to the next step. All right, so now we're underneath the vehicle wiring up the backup lights, and we have a 12 volt and run wire right here. So basically the easiest way to do that is just get your power straight from your original transmission range sensor. So that's what we're doing. We went ahead and got our backup lamps. It's the black and pink wire, and our 12 volt and run will be a blue and pink wire. So we'll go ahead and connect those now. All right guys, so welcome to the channel. Today we're starting the tear down of the fenders, the hood, and the cowl to go ahead and get this 11 to 16 front end swap done. We just filmed a little bit of installing our UsShift 4 by UsShift for our Cummins swap. If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe and that like button. Help us out on this build. All right, guys, so here's a look at everything off the truck. I know there's some things like we have to mark here. We'll have to cut it maybe like 2 inches off. Got to cut out for the headlights, cut out a little bit of the frame. I think it's just like 1 inch or so. Then it's like right in between the 2 bolt holes. And then we do have the whole bumper bracket kit. Cutting this one off the same as well. And we gotta get our hood hinges off and our cowl off. So let's go ahead and get those off now. All right, so we got her cleaned up. A little walk around of what she's looking like with everything disassembled. A little dark on this side, but she's still clean. So we're gonna go ahead and clean the shop up. And then we're gonna catch you guys in the next couple of days on starting to put this back together. So stay tuned. It's not the end of the video, just the end of the day. All right, guys, so we just laid down our first coat. We did these bumper bolts. I just wanted to go ahead and get them white. And we went ahead and sprayed our hood hinges in the Oxford white. We'll wait for this to cure. We'll go ahead and throw a coat of clear on here. So stay tuned for that. So we got our hood hinges painted, white and clear coated. We just went ahead and laid some color down really quick on these. They're not that important, but I still wanted them to match everything. And we went ahead and painted our little bolts. That way everything's gonna match on the front bumper. We did get our powder coating back. Show you guys the color on this. It came out really well. Not gonna unwrap all of it because there is a little paint in the air still, but here's a quick look at powder coating that we got done. This is Illusion Cherry. Sorry, Illusion Red, not Illusion Cherry. So we got all that done. We'll be putting some of those parts together here soon on the truck. And we're gonna get this front end done. I know it's been a long build. So we're just ready to start putting this thing together, and we're gonna get it on the road here soon. So let's get to work and get these hood hinges put together after they cure, and we'll get this thing started going back together. Stay tuned.